Reports have claimed that yesterday Russia used deadly phosphorus bombs in the fighting near Bakhmut. Several reports claimed that the explosions in the war yesterday had released small burning balls of white phosphorus that slowly fell to the ground, and those balls set fire to the vegetation on both sides of the road on a surface equivalent to the size of a football pitch. This isn't the first time that Russia has allegedly used white phosphorus munitions in the war in Ukraine. Earlier in March last year, Ukraine had claimed that Moscow had used white phosphorus against civilians in the country. Then again in May of 2022, Russian forces had reportedly used this kind of weaponry in their efforts to capture the Azovstal steel plant in Mariupol. In this video, we take a quick look at these lethal phosphorus bombs. But before that, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Oneindia. White phosphorus bombs, as the name suggests, are those that combine a mixture of white phosphorus and rubber. White phosphorus interacts with oxygen, ignites and burns, producing a dense white smoke with a unique garlic-like stench. The smoke also obstructs infrared vision and weapon tracking systems, shielding military units from guided weapons like anti-tank guided missiles. It is used in incendiary munitions by militaries around the world, often to illuminate targets as part of tracer munitions at night. White phosphorus is also used to create smoke screens during the day, as it puts off a huge amount of smoke when it burns. And this is the reason why phosphorus still remains one of the fastest ways to make highly dense and effective smoke screens. It can ignite fast burning, fast spreading fires on the ground, and once ignited, white phosphorus is extremely difficult to extinguish. All of these properties make it extremely dangerous to civilians. White phosphorus can cause deep burns all the way down to and even through bones, and can reignite after initial treatment. White phosphorus is highly toxic and is extremely notorious for the severity of the injuries it causes. The chemical ignites on contact with oxygen and is highly soluble in fat, meaning it grievously burns human flesh. So, if it lands on somebody, it burns very vigorously. It can stick to many surfaces, including skin and claws. This makes it difficult to wash off, which in turn leads to the injuries to be graver. The burns caused by it cannot be put out with water, and it burns at up to 1300 degrees Celsius. They can only be smothered by means such as sand. Primarily, these bombs make the body vulnerable and weak for a long time, increasing the chances of other infections and diseases. White phosphorus can also seep into the bloodstream, poisoning the kidneys, liver, heart, and can cause multiple organ failure. It is sometimes compared with napalm that was used in the Vietnam War. White phosphorus shells were widely used in World War II, especially by American troops fighting German armored forces in the European theatre. USA had also used these in their Iraq campaign, and Israel has also used these in Gaza. Armenia and Azerbaijan have also accused each other of using phosphorus weapons in their war over Nagorno-Karabakh in 2016 as well as 2020. Because of its incendiary effects, the use of phosphorus in war is supposed to be tightly regulated under international law, but it is not banned. Phosphorus is not classified as a chemical weapon under the Chemical Weapons Convention. When used as a weapon, it can cause fire to rain down on targets, inflicting indiscriminate damage. It is illegal, therefore, for phosphorus to be used near civilians because international law requires that combatants distinguish between civilian and military elements. But in the actual war scenario, not all provisions of any agreement can be completely abided by. This was all about how lethal phosphorus bombs are. We hope you would like this new video. Thank you so much for watching.
Subscribe to Oneindia channel and never miss an update.